So
That's awesome.
It felt pretty good. Yeah.
That's great to hear. And the reason that I mentioned a bag of money, right? Because a lot of people sometimes think, hey, you know what? I can't start, my business, or I can't, be part of this career, or, partner up with somebody just because I don't have, thousands of dollars in my bank account, or millions of dollars to initiate and to start. So, I love to hear those stories, because a lot of people, sometimes it's easy to judge, once you have the success and people are like, oh yeah, well, you probably had it all, you had everything, the stars were lined up when you decided to pull the trigger.
Yeah, no, definitely not. And that's not true. You don't need a ton of money to get started.
Yeah.
Right. But what you do need is to have like the habit of being unstoppable. Like, and I know you know that. I know your story is very similar.
Yeah.
Like, no matter the obstacle that shows up, like, you'll find a way. Right.
100%.
And a lot of people don't have that. The first obstacle shows up, like, oh, well, I tried, and they quit. Right. If they ever even get started at all. Exactly. And I don't believe in that. I think that it's just about the quality of the person. And the first thing that you should focus on when you're starting a business is sales.
Yeah.
Right. And then you can build the business later. And like, even look at Elon Musk. Like when he went to build Tesla, did the first thing he do, was the first thing that he did go and build the cars? No. The first thing he did was say, hey, we're taking pre-orders for $100 a pop, raised millions of dollars, and then started building the business.
No,
right?
100%.
So like, I think that's more of the approach that people should take when they're building a company. And I'm sure you can relate to that. Like, your story is pretty similar, right?